see that so you can see it.
Papa, I want chocolate. Me, I want chocolate.
You are gonna get chocolate.
Yay!
Hershey is in the Lebanon Valley. Lebanon Valley is bordered to the south by the Cornwall Iron Hills, to the north by the Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain is part of the Appalachians, and the original European settlers in this valley were Scottish-Irish. They came from Derry, D-E-R-R-Y, Derry, Ireland. They settled here around 1714. In 1724, they founded a church not far from here, the Derry Presbyterian Church. A little village grew up around the church. It included a post office, tavern, a little stone schoolhouse. They called that Village Derry Church, and it's where we get our name for where we are today. Hershey was never incorporated. We're in the township of Derry. Derry Township, incorporated in 1729, today covers 24 square miles with 25,000 residents. By the 1930s, Mr. Hershey would own over 50 dairy farms here in the township. He would actually end up owning 2/3 of those 24 square miles. And starting in 1929, places where he had dairy farms, he built big houses for the boys coming to his industrial school, Hershey Industrial School, Trade School for Orphan Boys. Now, 2 photo ops coming up out of us here for you cell phone photographers. The first one and the best one will be on our left here. Not at this traffic light, but in the next one is an entrance to the West Hershey Chocolate Factory, bordered on both sides by Hershey Kiss bushes, and they're worth a picture. But on the other side is the Derry Township Municipal Offices, built on the site of one of Mr. Hershey's old farms. They incorporated some of the buildings from the farm into the office complex. So when we get up here, you'll see a big cream-colored building right in the middle. That's the barn from the farm that was on this site. On the far end's a big brick building, looks like a house. It was a house for boys coming to his industrial school. And 20 junior and senior high school boys would live in a house like this. They'd get a good education, learn vocational skills, but also do chores around the farm. And boys that lived in the house milk cows in the barn, carved their names and initials on the beams, and when you go into the barn today, you can still read the names in there. Here on the left is an entrance to West Hershey, the world's largest, most technologically advanced factory for making milk chocolate candy. And bordered on both sides by Hershey Kiss bushes, because when the factory was initially built back in 1973, it was built to make molded in 1993. 1993, it was built to make molded and filled Hershey Kisses. Now we're going to drive down Old West Chocolate Avenue in a few minutes, right past the factory. When we get over there, Jim's going to slow down for your cell phones. And to understand why this big factory is here, I need to tell you a little bit more about Mr. Hershey's factory downtown. Mr. Hershey started making chocolate downtown back in 1905. Did you know the demand for that chocolate was so great, every couple or 3 years sales doubled? And they kept expanding the factory and adding on to the factory. By the 1940s, the old chocolate factory downtown was 42 buildings all under one roof. 2.2 million square feet of floor space that occupied 20 acres. By the 1970s, the chocolate factory was showing its age. And by the 1990s, when the Hershey Company wanted to expand on the Hershey Kiss product line, they looked at the old factory downtown. They said, this new equipment's not going to fit in that old building without spending a lot of extra money to refurbish it. It would be wiser to build a new one. And that's what they did. The part that has the blue stripe around it opened in 1993 to make molded and filled Hershey Kisses. See, prior to that, at the old factory downtown, they would extrude the kisses, drop them on wide conveyor belts. That's what they show you on the free chocolate tour in Chocolate World. Here in this factory, they pour the chocolate in the molds. They can combine different kinds of chocolate, add various ingredients to the candies, and they travel around and they're on a little narrow conveyor belt just about the width of the Hershey kiss, designed that way so that if there's any imperfections, the kiss will get kicked off the conveyor belt. Between the years 2010 and 2012, they expanded the factory back this direction. When that expansion was complete, they had doubled the size of the factory to 640,000 square feet, moved all the production from the old factory downtown out here to West Hershey, and they retired the original chocolate factory. So no chocolate being made downtown anymore. Most of the chocolate we make here in town today is made right here at the West Hershey plant. About 1,100 chocolate workers working there throughout the year. Their jobs are fairly technical because the factory's highly automated. Nobody touches the ingredients of the product. They'll put on a white apron, a white bonnet, walk into a room where jets of air blow anything off and they don't want to carry into the workstation, and they work on computers in there directing the equipment that does all the heavy lifting. If you signed up for the Create Your Own Candy Bar activity at Chocolate World today, you're pretending you're one of those workers. You put on a white apron, a white bonnet, tell the computer what kind of candy bar you want to make, white, dark, or milk chocolate, what kind of inclusions you want to add to it, things like puffed rice, or sprinkles, or nuts, and then you follow along as it's manufactured on a miniature scale production line, similar to what they have in here, and while your candy bar cools down, you can design the wrapper that goes over your souvenir tin. And I'm going to tell you how much chocolate they make in here in a couple minutes, but let's change the subject. Our facility, all the ingredients come in one end of this building and out the other end every day. With the help of 900 chocolate workers, come 5 million full-size grafted bag peanut butter cups. Who likes peanut butter cups? Oh yeah, those are our favorites. How about this little bit? Yeah, wave to them. They're going to be waving at you. I'm told that they're inside the factory waving at our trolleys as we go by, so you can guarantee that you can count on the fact that they're in there waving at you. So wave at them as you go past. They make people work there. See us build out a limestone and kept those stone cutters pretty busy.
Mommy, we'll go camping. You go camping?
So we're gonna test this chocolate
That we made at Hershey.
Yes, we made at Hershey. And what does it have in it? You have the thing?
Toffee, chips,
Butterscotch
and butterscotch, and chocolate, and
chocolate.
sprinkles.
Okay, so we're all gonna taste it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alan.
Should have taken a picture of the bar.
Yeah, here's what it looks like.
Damn it, dog.
Oh. It's
It's really good.
Go lower.
It's good?
Mhm.
Did you get a thumbs up?
That sucked.
What?
That's not how I wanted that to go.
She wasn't gonna do it.
She was, because I hadn't asked her yet.
What we do it?
It's too late now.
Why?
Because you already said thumbs up. And I was going to say, ask her how it was and say thumbs up. Ask her what she thought of it, and she would have done it without being prompted.
You might have to redo it anyways.
Action.
Now here is my candy bar design that I made. And I'm gonna unwrap it.
Hey, well, I want this.
You want
You gonna
this?
show the 10?
I want this, well,
It's
Papa.
an expensive 10 right there.
Papa, I want this.
You're gonna have some, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Some my cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comes in this fancy little box.
Oh, no, it's falling down.
Fine.
Oh. Listen to that. Like a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it falling down like that?
It's heavier than you are.
Turn it down.
It's fine where it's at.
There's probably a zone.
Okay. And
Oh, look at that chocolate bar. What do you think of that chocolate bar, Adeline?
does it look good?
It's
Thank you. Butterscotch.
Ooh, butterscotch chip.
yeah.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Marissa?
Looks really good.
Marissa's like, give it to me! In my belly, no!
Yeah.
Now this one doesn't have the toffee in it like Dad's did.
I don't normally like toffee, but that was actually pretty good.
It was really good, actually. I really liked it.
That one, that one.
This one?
All right, girls. So what do you think of it? It's heavy. It's dense.
Mm-hmm. It's thick.
Smells good.
It does smell good. Right.
It's falling down. I put your thumbs up.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
That was good.
Where's camera go? Where's camera? Mom, where's camera?
Right there. You say hi?
Hi.
I like chocolate from Hershey World.
The world. Oh,
You don't like Hershey chocolate?
yeah.
I'm gonna eat yours then.
It's it down like that. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Adeline.
What?
Say we'll see you around the campfire.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
So, we'll see you around the campfire.